My amazing Taurus, welcome to your general tarot reading for the month of October with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. Remember, this is a general reading for the energy of Taurus. Take it as it resonates. Dealing with a Taurus, wherever you got Taurus in your chart, whatever brought you to this reading, there is something for you to receive here. So be open to receive. So I'm going to draw you 4 cards. I'm going to clarify those cards. And we're going to end off by drawing you an oracle card from my favorite oracle deck. So stay tuned till the end for that, for you to get a message for the month of October. If it's your first time here, I'd like to welcome you. Oh, we're starting off strong. We're starting off very, very strong. And normally the Five of Cups can be a very heavy energy sort of card, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus. But in your case, it feels very nice and beautiful and light, which I love because it speaks about wonderful releases, which actually make space for incredible new alignments. Okay, so that is really, really cool. I like that. Super jazz, fantastic. All right, so if it's your first time here, I'd like to welcome you. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it if you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you're coming back, welcome back. Thank you for your support. And let's get into your reading. All right, so everything a bit scattered all over the place there. Like the nice and tidy. Okay, so starting off with the Five of Cups. So there is we're starting off here with there's a necessary release here. Okay, necessary release. You gotta let them go. There's an energy that you need to cut off. Sounds a little harsh, but in this case, it's one of those energies, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus, where they're just not good for you. All right? They're just not good for you. They're not good for you. They don't have good intentions for you. They are not considering you. They are just bad for your soul and your growth and your evolution. This might be a relationship, maybe it pertains to like a job or friends, but you will know what I'm talking about here. And if you are open, because this is something that's been weighing very heavily on your shoulders, okay? And I don't necessarily get, Taurus, that it's almost like a heavy sort of like, relationship sort of thing. And if it is, then there's maybe some other sort of like aspects involved here as well. All right. But this is a very necessary release here. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's all that easy, but it's sort of like energetically you are beginning to release. It's like, that sometimes people, they just push us and push us and push us and push us and push us. And we kind of just reach a stage where we sort of just had enough. And I kind of get you being at that stage where you just had enough. You're like, you know what? I tried my best. I've done my best. I'm done. I'm out. And only you can really make that choice because you're the one that has to live with it at the end of the day. But I do feel this is a very necessary release. And my beautiful, beautiful Taurus, if you are open to the universe, spirit supporting you with that in the highest and best way, to your highest and best interest, then go ahead, place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, and say yes to that. And if you are saying yes to that beautiful, wonderful, universal support, then I would also recommend that you go and, you just write it down. You say, yes, I'm ready. Yes, I'm open to it. All right? Writing something down is very, very powerful. All right? Second card you've got is the Queen of Wands. So for you, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus, this is a period, and I'm so happy to share this with you. This is a period of incredible growth, incredible soul growth, incredible personal growth, where I can see you following your passion. You may have already started to follow your passion. Your flame may have been a little bit dimmed there for a while. You might have been very much operating on your reserve sort of energy there for a while, But now I can see that you are ready to build some, I can see you, being ready to build towards something new. I can see you being ready to build towards the new future. I can see you being ready to build towards great abundance and success. So I can see you really, really being ready to to really follow your passion and to really follow your heart. You know, once it's all about following, it's all about your passion. And Queen's energy is encouraging you to follow that passion. Because here's the thing about it. As you follow your passion, beautiful, beautiful Taurus, you also raise your vibration and you automatically align with that dimension of success where things are already working out really, really beautifully for you. All right. And then we've got the Five of Swords. And fives are always about change. Five is about new beginnings in numerology. Swords it's challenges. So yes, you are ready for a new beginning. Yes, you know the time is right. Yes, you know this is a form of loving yourself. Yes, you understand that this is what you are meant to do. But it's not necessarily all that easy. And I can see that somebody might be stepping out of your life here. All right, so they are stepping out of your life. Let them go. Hold the door open for them. Wish them peace, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus. But this is literally a space of where if somebody wants to step out of your life, do not stand in their way. All right, don't try to stop them. I can see that you might be very concerned about this individual. You know, how will they make things work? What if it doesn't work out? And, you know, depending on the kind of relationship that you have with this person, maybe you could, if it does so happen that, you know, that they need to come back and stuff like that, that you could be there for them. But the overall message I pretty much get here is like, when you are done, you are done. Like, you are like, listen, I've tried my best. I'm not going to do it anymore. I am done. All right. Yeah, with the Three of Swords, three is always about building something new. You had very necessary soul lessons that you needed to learn with this person. So the two of you needed to learn very necessary soul levels from each other, you specifically from this person. For you, it was very much about moving on and letting go. All right. There was possibly some pain, some fear, some trauma, possibly some childhood trauma. That maybe a broken heart, maybe it was a culmination of those. That has sort of like almost like trauma bonded you to this energy. All right. And I can see that this person has taken full advantage of it. All right. They've really taken full advantage of it. They may have taken advantage of your good nature, of your vulnerability, of your uncertainty. But and I do see that there's quite a journey of forgiveness that you had to go through, my beautiful Taurus, with this energy. But now you are definitely ready to take things to the next level. All right, you're definitely ready to take things to the next level. And if it resonates with you and you're open to that, place your hand on your heart, nice deep breath, and say yes to it. All right, then go ahead and say, yes, I am ready. All right, write it down in the comments. I'm ready, I'm open to receive. All right, so that October can be the most beautiful month for you. Let's start clarifying this energy for you. I'm going to draw you two cards. Put that crystal there to solidify. That's my crystal for healing. Sending you any healing that you may need from my heart. Look at those beautiful energies there. The Wheel of Fortune, and I also saw the Hierophant. So you are definitely going to next levels. Things are definitely shifting in your favor. And things are definitely getting better for you. Things are definitely looking up for you. Again, if it resonates, place your hand on your heart and say yes to it. All right? Let's clarify for you these readings, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus. These cards that came out, such beautiful, beautiful messages for you. And if you are open to beautifully growing, if you are open to learning how to read cards, then go ahead and check the links for my courses down below in the description. Okay, so the devil energy, I'm clarifying that Five of Cups. Okay, so I feel that this is a tie that you were meant to cut quite some time ago already. All right, so you may have tried to know, and I would say it feels to me justifiably so, but you may have tried to really make things work with this person, to hash things out, to talk things out. And I feel that the harder you try, the more this energy just ran with things. You know, the more you try to be the one that says, let's find a middle ground, that sort of thing. It's almost like the worse the situation got, you know? So, unfortunately, this is one of those places in life where when a cycle has come to an end, it is time to release that cycle. And in this case, it's time to let go of a certain energy. It might be a collective, but there's definitely a predominant person here in this energy, and it could be a romantic situation, but I don't really pick it up so strongly. In actual fact, this situation might be what was withholding you from romance. So there may have been quite a sense of loneliness in your life, maybe more lonely than other people may have realized. I see that you may have considered some really desperate steps. I'm not going to say it, you know exactly what I'm talking about, just because this is, there's younger people that come on this channel as well, but you know what you were thinking about doing. And I feel that that may have almost been like a wake-up call, like a awakening moment and realization for you, that it's time to just shift and change things. All right? This one is calling me. Yep, the Nine of Swords. So there will be a period of grief here. Let's not think about in fairy tale things. There's gonna be a sense of grieving loss here, and even though it's the right step to release that energy, it is going to be difficult. It is not going to be easy. Okay, and it's quite interesting as well, because on October the 11th, Pluto turns direct in Capricorn, and there is an energy of sort of like focusing on your power again, focusing on what is right for you, focusing on what is fair for you, and there has been some crazy things that has been happening with Pluto, with the retrograde, and Pluto retrogrades are very, very long, and to give you an idea of how Pluto retrogrades can collectively change things. When you kind of take a look at back in the day when Pluto did something very similar to what it's doing right now, was when we had sort of like the French Revolution and the Irish uprising. So those were very challenging things, but they did eventually, have sort of like very positive collective outcomes that people are still benefiting from now. So you want to know that your worst days are behind you. You want to know that, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus, that your worst days are behind you. Okay, that you can now look forward to the future with excitement and happiness, and yes, to give yourself. And I feel that the universe is really, really orchestrating for you this amazing period where you can allow yourself to feel the sense of grief and loss, because it's gonna be there. But to allow yourself to feel that. All right, don't say I need to be busy, or I couldn't, or I shouldn't. The universe is giving you the opportunity to feel that pain, and you want to give it to yourself so that you can, in a natural and healthy way, actually process, release, and let go. Okay, with the Queen of Wands energy working on yourself, this is not one of those releases, beautiful Taurus, where you're going to wake up one day, you make the decision, the shift is happening, they're leaving, and you may feel an incredible sense of relief, but even that may make you, there's relief and there's guilt here, okay? And there's a very natural grieving process that's taking place here. And this might be for a person that is very much still alive, all right? So nobody is necessarily dying. All right. In actual fact, that person might be linked to another person, and that other person might pass. But the person that you're dealing with, I don't really see them crossing over the rainbow bridge. So you might have to mourn somebody that's still alive. And you want to be kind with yourself during the month of October, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus. It's going to be very, very necessary for you there with the Page of Wands to start asking some questions. It's almost like you have to recalibrate your days again. So what am I going to do now? What does happiness mean to me? How will I take my steps? That sort of thing. It kind of feels like you were on this autopilot where you were considering this other energy, possibly energies, but energy predominantly all the time. And now you're kind of in a space where you have almost like the sudden sense of freedom, And with the sudden sense of freedom, you kind of, it's almost like you're asking yourself, okay, now what now? All right? Let your well-being be a priority for you during the month of October, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus. This is a month to really, really be there for yourself. All right. These shifts during the month of October, they are quite rough. But actually across the board, things are quite looking up during the month of October. And then we get into December, sort of like early December, where things get a little rough again. It's almost like you're regaining your balance back in life again with mysticism and wisdom and flow and your divine male and your divine feminine and your life path and sort of like the highest and best sort of for yourself. It kind of really, really feels to me, beautiful, beautiful Taurus, that you were literally very much living on autopilot there, more than you may have realized yourself. So you may even have some anger issues towards yourself to deal with during the month of October. And it is very necessary and it's very healthy for you to do that. All right. That's, as I said, it's this mourning process that you need to do that is very, very necessary. And then clarifying the Three of Swords, we've got the Ace of Swords. So yeah, you are stepping into a period of taking some action steps in your life, where you're making decisions, you're making the choices, you decide. And there's a decision that you have that I kind of feel that you have to almost like, not so much make, but more like accept. Like, you know what? You're gone. And you're staying gone. All right? You don't want to let this energy back into your life. Okay? Whoever and whatever this sort of like draining energy, parasitical energy is, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus, you don't want to let them back into your life. Not going to go well for you. Okay? And I see a lot of prosperity for you. Financial prosperity, personal growth. Really, really a lot of personal growth in a very, 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 very positive way. And if you resonate with that, go ahead, place your hands on your heart, take a nice deep breath and say yes to it. Then drawing for you from my favorite oracle deck, the Dreamweaver's Oracle. I also have a really incredible online course with that. Beautiful journey of spiritual growth, psychic growth, learning to read oracle cards. It's available as a course that runs across 11 weeks with beautiful 20 days, Monday to Friday. Lessons that you can do there. It's one of my online courses. Check the link for yourself down below in the description. And the card that you get is that Weavers watch the dragons fly. All right. And this is a space where, again, it's going to sound harsh, but this is a space where, you know, you kind of, it's almost like things go a little south here for you. And you're not going to like everything that you see, and you're not going to like the way things are going. Try not to be that peacemaker. Let things progress the way that they need to progress. All right. I wish you the best and most successful and most beautiful October. I just have to go check the dogs are going crazy. From my heart, namaste, love and light. My beautiful Taurus, I look forward to connecting with you on the next video.